America's president turned Washington's most powerful lobbyist, Barack Obama, on Capitol Hill to press home his call for military action on Syria. But once again, upstaged by events beyond the US Capitol. This time, a dramatic offer by Syria to hand over its chemical weapons. Weapons it's always denied even having.
We want to join the Convention on the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. We are ready to observe our obligations in accordance with that convention, including providing all information about these weapons. We are ready to announce the location of the chemical weapons, stop production of the chemical weapons, and show these facilities to representatives of Russia and other United Nations member states.
That came shortly after US Secretary of State John Kerry put Syria and Russia on notice. They need to prove their credibility.
We're waiting for that proposal, but we're not waiting for long. President Obama will take a hard look at it, but it has to be swift, it has to be real, it has to be verifiable. It cannot be a delaying tactic.
Sentiments echoed across the Atlantic by David Cameron as he responded to the idea Syria gives up its WMD in return for immunity from military action.
We need to know that there's a proper timetable for doing this. We need to know that there'll be a proper process for doing it, and crucially there would have to be consequences if it wasn't done.
The Russian leader Vladimir Putin's also pushing his own peace plan with its own conditions, in his case for the Americans.
Obviously, this can work only if we hear that the American side and all those who support the United States in this sense reject the use of force. Because it is difficult to force any country, Syria or any other country in the world, to disarm in a unilateral way when there is a military action being prepared against it.
It all leaves US politicians struggling to keep up with events. As they weigh supporting their president, members of Congress say Syria can only be given so much time.
Britain's Foreign Secretary has warned today against getting drawn into an endless process. How much time do you think you give the Russians and Syrians to prove that they're serious in this?
Well, that would really be up to the President of the United States and the State Department and the Defense Department and the rest. I think that they can demonstrate their seriousness very clearly, and the Syrian government can make a response fairly soon about it.
Barack Obama's retired to the White House to consider how to address the American people. How many drafts and rewrites must he have gone through, with events constantly changing?